Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we're going to be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on exactly how you can connect any API key into your WordPress website. So ensure you watch this video from beginning to the end. So for the most of this tutorial, we're going to be connecting this Google Mapping Booking API to our WordPress website. So I'm going to show you exactly how it is done. So obviously, the first thing you have to do is to come over to your WordPress dashboard. So when you come over to your WordPress dashboard, you are going to install a plugin, then click on a plugin over here, then click on Add a new plugin, add a new plugin. You'll be able to install this particular plugin that I'm going to show you. So the name of the WordPress plugin is actually called VP Get API. So ensure that you don't allow any space in between for you to actually get the accurate plugin. Then click on Install a Plugin over here to install this particular VP Get API. So I've installed it. Then activate the plugin to start using this VP Get API to be able to connect our API to our Google Mapping Booking API. So as you can see, it has successfully loaded and we have our plugin installed on our website. So let's locate the plugin. So this is the plugin. Then click on Setup over here to actually set up this particular API key on our website. So when you land on this page, which is VP Get API. So as you can see, these are information you are going to need for this particular key to work properly. So this is the API key. This is the information you're going to need. So you're going to name this particular API key. So as you can see, we actually using Google Map API key for this particular demo. So I'm going to copy the name, copy it. Then I'm actually going to use a unique ID. So the unique ID can be your prefer, AH1. So let me just copy this one again. Then actually use a hyphen. So I'm going to use a hyphen for it. So I'm going to use a hyphen. So another thing that is very important that actually allow you to connect successfully is to come to your documentation over here. Then you are going to search for your discovery document. So this is the base URL. So I'm going to copy the base URL over here, copy the base URL, then actually paste it. As you can see, those are the information we need for us to actually connect our API key to our Google Mapping. So I'm going to click on Save this particular information. Click on Save this particular information. And it's going to be connected to our WordPress website. So the next thing you have to do is to actually configure your endpoint for this particular API key. So I'm going to click on a Google API key to actually configure the endpoint. So conquering the endpoint is very simple and very easy. So as you can see, we're going to choose a name. So let's assume that we choose our unique ID. So I'm going to copy this particular unique ID. First, let me go back then, actually copy the information, then come over to it then. So I'm going to name it, say, let me limit. I'm going to use an iPhone. Then I'm going to copy the endpoint URL from the Google Doc. So this is the endpoint URL. As you can see, we have service endpoint over here. So I'm going to copy the URL, then come over to our information. Then we're going to paste the URL over here, then paste the URL. So all we have to do is to click on, save the information, and this particular connection will be done successfully. So as you can see, we have our API key connected, so we can easily use this API key on our website. So the next thing we're supposed to do is to copy this particular shortcode URL, then come over to a page on our website, so that it can be able to fire this particular API key on every page on our website. So I'm going to click on Add a new page, or you can use a post. You can use a page. So we are going to actually enter the particular shortcode over here. So we are going to enter the shortcode. So enter the shortcode, then publish this particular content. So when we publish it, so that means this particular API key is going to be connected to our website, and it's going to be fire on every area of our website. So that's the basic method of you connecting your API key to your WordPress website. Is quite simple and very easy. So I actually recommend, if you actually want to migrate your website or your product from Shopify to Woocommerce so that you can sell it on your website, I will actually recommend you should try Shop to Woo plugin. This particular plugin will allow you to migrate all your products from Shopify to WooCommerce without you adding it manually, like one by one. So it's going to actually migrate all your products in bulk to WooCommerce. So all you have to do is to come to shop2.com and actually buy this particular plugin and start using it to migrate all your product to Show2. So in next video, I'm going to show you exactly I can connect your API key to Shop2 to start using it to market all your product to Shopify to WooCommerce. Thanks for watching today's video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.